welcome to a special late edition of the Oddity Archive, the show that, I don't know, whitens your socks or something. I don't know, and I don't care. It's past my bedtime.
Tonight, we're going to discuss strange endings found at the end of old VHS tapes, for some reason. Anyway, if you've ever spent enough time with old videotapes, you know that sometimes there's these little audio-visual gremlins after your show. For example. Just kidding. Sometimes it's just static from unused, unprocessed tape. Sometimes you'd find public domain bonus features like old Max Fleischer cartoons. Sometimes it's the white screen of death, complete with 1K tone. And sometimes it's... well, you know. So how did these little horror movie freaks' wet dreams come into being? Well, a lot of times motion picture studios or distributors or dupe houses would buy the physical videotapes themselves ahead of time, with some set amount of tape on each cassette, like, say, 2 hours. But if the show on the tape only runs about, an hour 50, sometimes the film studio or dupe house or whoever would opt to pad the tape with a calibration tone or something to send back to the machine that the tape was done and to prepare for the next one. I mean, just usually technical crap. So that's it. I mean it. You know, this topic wasn't even worth the time or effort, but, I got to keep the production schedule of this stupid little show up, and sometimes you just find yourself grasping at straws for a decent topic. You put in 18-hour days in your heart and soul, and nobody gives a damn, and you know what? I'm just rambling here. Thanks for joining us for today's, or more accurately, tonight's Oddity Archive. Join us next time when we discuss... I don't know. Good night. I'm off to bed.
Goddamn Halloween and trick-or-treaters and crap. I hate these holidays. And it is so hot in this stupid room. Can't breathe. I tell you, it's Halloween and it's Thanksgiving and it's Christmas and it's New Year's. I just want to get back to normal, regular business. These stupid-ass holidays just drive me crazy. It's always 1,000,000 degrees in this room. Just going to bed. Oh, Ben, remember to turn off the damn camera. Dumbass.
Effective immediately, that's right. And we found you. Now, you're going to die. Are you prepared? Say your prayers. We're sick of you and your stupid show. You've locked enough of our creations. Now, you must pay. Bend me over and kiss your ass goodbye. You can't stop us. Cough, cough, cough. Anybody got a Ricola? That hurt. You can cut the transmission now. I mean it. Stop the
You have one unheard message. First unheard message.
This is station KLAK, Channel 13, owned and operated by Satan himself, located on the bottom floor of hell. Now it's time for revenge. You have been broadcasting on too much bandwidth and not enough intelligence with a total radiated power of 0. We now wish you death as you conclude your broadcast day. Or life, that is.
End of message.
Vested in me by our Lord Satan, open up your fiery mouths. I will be done. O Satan, send your spirit to eternal torment in the land of fire and there you shut the pit.
Huh? What the hell? What the hell's the doing TV doing on? And the VCR. Turn this stupid thing off. What the hell's the camera doing on? Oh, jeez.
Are you still there? Go home! Oh, wait, you probably are home. Well, don't you have a party to get to or something? No? Really? Well, to be frank, neither do I. Not very popular with the ladies either for some reason. I mean, oh well. How about a few little Halloween-centric riffs? We'll survive this wretched day together, all right? All right, let's do it! Yeah! All right, let's go.
More mysterious.
Oh.
And the story huge.
Oh, I always knew Martha Stewart was evil. Ah, Bruce McCullough! No!
That is the brain of a madman who laughed himself.
Well, Martha Stewart does fit in with Halloween quite well.
Large,
She always sounds like she's been lobotomized.
It's scary. And a little bit of food coloring here too, here and there.
When no formaldehyde is
Just
available,
add
green
a
number
little
3
bit
makes for a great
of
and
mystery
inexpensive
to the
alternative.
You can really get in the mood with this kind of stuff, and this haunted library is certainly getting me in the mood. It's a lot of fun to make Halloween as scary as could be. Remember our shrunken heads?
No.
Well, here they are on branches with a little owl watching.
Hey, find your own lunch, lady!
Corn stalks with a black owl. Unbelievably frightening.
Oh, how
And
cute.
of course,
I mean,
don't forget our
oh,
furry
please don't eat me! I'm too good looking to die!
8-footed creatures
So how's
who
that?
are so precious. And they're just crawling all over this chair. Underneath is a pretty nice upholstered chair.
I'll take your word for it.
Coffee and tea stained fabrics, gauzes and muslins, inexpensive fabrics that look like they've been here forever, and they are actually stained with the blood of vampires.
But not those wussy,
Cheese
sparkly
cloth
ones from the
curtains
Twilight
in
movies.
tatters, torn. Vines from the garden. All those rambling, dried pumpkin vines are right from the pumpkin patch out in the backyard.
I'm starting to
The
notice a
mirror
theme with
covered
the
this
decorations here,
wonderful
but I
gauze
just
and candles,
can't
of
put
course.
my finger on it.
Remember
Oh, speak of the
fingers?
devil.
All those wonderful severed finger treats.
Will somebody
looks
turn
good.
off that damn
looks
sound
scary.
effects tape? I can
And
hardly hear
mummies.
myself
They're
thinking
waiting for
here.
the children, filled with little candy corn treats.
Because
Well,
I
it's
know when I
almost
think
time
of
for the
mummies, I
children.
automatically think of candy
All we
corn
need
and
is delicious
children.
brew and a severed finger cookie or two. Enter if you dare. Oh, my
Wow,
goodness,
those
who are
acting
you?
lessons really paid off.
A mummy, a blind mummy, and a witch, and Dracula. Would you like some blood to drink?
It's only 9:30 in the morning.
Here's a
What do you
little
think we are,
blood
drunks?
for you. Dark red blood. It's delicious. Here, witch, have a little brew. And Dracula, I'm sure you want some.
Some
Come
what?
around here, my
Oh,
dear.
blood. Sure, reinforce the
You've been waiting for
stereotype.
this for quite a long time. And who are you in the white cape? Who are you?
Ghost.
You're a ghost? A little blood for you, ghost? Have a little blood here. Did you taste?
I don't want
Taste.
any.
It's not blood. It's grape juice.
Sure.
It's grape juice. Here. Here, ghost.
I don't want any.
You don't want any? Just take
You know,
a
I'm
little
on the
sip. You
fence
must
as to
take a
whether
sip.
Martha succeeded
What do
wildly
you
or
think?
failed miserably
Bad or
here.
good? What'd you say, Dracula? Can you have some? Can you drink with those
Not
teeth?
legally.
You cannot. I know what you would like. How about a severed finger? Does that appeal to you? You don't want a severed finger? You'll want one of those, won't you? How about you, Mummy?
No.
Are those too scary for you? They're
Yeah.
too scary. These are cookies. Sugar cookies.
It's a good thing.
Now, children, right there by the door, don't forget to take your trick-or-treat baskets.
Hit
You
it,
see them by the
Large!
door?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, scurry off into the night.
So,
Come on, let's get out of here.
take all you want.
You know, I really think she is evil.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Bye! Come again next year!
Must resist her powers.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy.
If you
But
say
as
so.
the moon rose, he turned
Hey, that was
into
me at
a
12 years old.
werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
That's
His
right,
friends
because
did
wouldn't you
too.
want to buy a makeup kit from a
Mike's
company that
vampire.
specializes in Easter egg dye?
Amy's a ghost.
Or a goth?
Pa's
We
makeup
can't
is
tell.
safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too.
Mom,
so
I
watch
got a
your
rash.
kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
Oh, I don't want to be a parent now.
She's got the style. Streaks and tips. He's got the style.
That's right,
Streaks
turn
and
your
tips.
hair into
From his
cotton
hair
candy.
color from
It'll be
Nestle.
edible,
You spray
too.
On shampoo out, it's easy to do. For Halloween, spray it with your moon or a Cat 7 super glowing colors. Make it easy as that.
It's a
No
non-carcinogen if you don't
cry.
use
Spray it
oxygen.
on, wash it off in a blink of an eye. Nestle Streaks and Tips will make you smile. Pick it up, spray it on, and get the style. Streaks and Tips by Nestle.
That's right, Nestle. Not just a cute name, but actually for all the parasites that will crawl into your hair using our product. Appropriately spooky music, don't you think? Willard. He's the one with the rats, right?
It is night. It or Halloween makes noise.
Just
But
cut
there is
out
a
every
cat
other
at the
word.
window.
They'll still get it.
No one there. Again at the other window.
Now, Michael Myers seems cute at first, but don't let him in.
But no
Trust
one
me
is
here.
there either. Surprise, surprise. It is Father
Ah!
with pumpkins,
Oh, that's
Indian
even
corn, and
worse.
straw. Everything we need for Halloween decorations. Julie wants to know what the straw is for.
That's your new
To cover
mattress,
the roses
kid.
with and keep them warm during the winter. The whole family is getting ready to make the jack-o'-lantern.
Just how many
Peter has
50s
finished
people
his
does it
cat
take to
nap,
carve a
And
pumpkin?
Julie brings paper to keep the table clean. And now Father is back and we are all together.
Father thinks he's a surgeon again.
Uh-oh, what is Peter up to?
I don't know. Foreshadowing future lifestyle choices?
He is trying to scare Shep with his cat nap.
Ew.
And
Sailor
Shep
suit?
doesn't
Yeah,
like to be
definite
teased.
foreshadowing.
I'm sure Peter wouldn't like someone to tease him.
Yeah, that's right, kid.
Father
Stick
has
your
a pump out
flammable
and is
paper
working on the
mask up
tape.
against the light bulb. Brilliant,
Shep
kid.
wants to know what this is all about. And in goes his nose. Hey, get away from here, says Father.
Father suddenly craves Vietnamese cuisine.
A very sad, sorry, spooky-looking jack-o'-lantern. Sad.
Happy.
Sorry.
Unapologetic.
Spooky.
Unintimidating. Well, that
Now
was fun,
comes the
wasn't
best
it?
part. Everyone goes to turn out a light.
Ow! Damn 50s pumpkin built like a tank.
Now. And Shep does not like the jack-o'-lantern with a lighted candle in it.
It should really have an LED light. Shep's a real stickler for fire safety.
Lights on. Everybody laughs at Shep.
Shep retaliates by
But
devouring
now
the
it is
family in its
bedtime.
sleep that night.
Tomorrow is Halloween.
Are you drunk again? Helps me deal with your ugly face. I knew I should have married that nice Nixon boy.
But for
Witch.
Shep, the scary part of Halloween has already begun. All night he watches a sad, sorry, spooky jack-o'-lantern.
Shep wishes that cheapskate father would invest in a TV.
The next day is a dull one for Shep. Mother has gone to school to bring Julie and Peter home for lunch, and Father is at work. And the jack-o'-lantern is not scary in the daytime. But there is Peter's cat.
Censorship, I tell ya.
Pete Shep with that. And so Shep tears the scary mask apart.
Shep takes no pride whatsoever in his
outside door.
handiwork.
Peter sees his mask, or what is left of it. And there's no time to make a new one, because a costume parade is right after lunch.
Unable to cope, Peter imitates a sedated donkey.
But Mother is sure there is some way to get Peter a new costume.
Without selling out to
Now
corporate
let's see.
America.
There's the needle and thread. Oh, Shep, you're such a bad dog. Now Peter won't have a chance to win the prize for the best costume.
Just sue me, I'm a damn dog.
Mother tells Peter that she has an idea.
Her first in 25 years.
Peter, get the rag bag. Julie, run upstairs and get my makeup box.
I want to freshen
Now
up.
the Mexican hat. Quickly now, only half an hour left.
Half an hour? Good God, how much time do these people get for lunch? I'm lucky to get 10 minutes.
A long length of colored cloth.
I'm gonna need therapy because of you.
Gloves, and now,
Maybe it's best we didn't hear that part.
and last, the straw hat. A lady scarecrow. What a fine costume parade with Mother, Julie, and Shep watching.
You don't think we went too far, did we,
There's
Mom?
a witch,
Shut up,
a
darling.
cat, and a clown. Every different kind of costume. But Peter's lady scarecrow is the best. It is so funny and so different.
Or maybe it's just the fact that we're in
first
San
prize for
Francisco.
Peter is a box of balloons. And Peter calls all the other children to share his prize. Balloons for everyone. everyone blows up a balloon.
Come on, kids. Nobody's ever done this on camera before.
And
I found Mom's amphetamines! Uppers! Speed! Purple pills!
Shep is happy that he helped Peter win. Peter is very happy. Yes, Halloween is fun.
I did not know that. Well, the Jackson Pollock Walt Disney collaboration didn't go so well, did it?
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1
they all had
free
their
to
eyes cut out.
$3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman,
what kind of creepy
Superheroes,
freak
Batman,
made this?
Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum,
Illegal,
lollipops,
immoral,
fun-size candy
30%
bars.
syntax.
Get this Halloween record.
Oh,
Sounds
hey,
to
I got
make you
that
shiver,
album.
just $1.89.
It's not bad.
Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
Come visit our pumpkin farm.
It's harvest time at Stony Creek Farm.
Not a tourist trap, we
Down
promise.
here in the valley, we've got the biggest pumpkin patch you
Dang.
ever saw. Good old-fashioned country time
Hey,
fun.
this isn't the Grateful
7 days
Dead.
a week, all October long.
Yeah, I
Come
really
over
want
and
to see a
us.
marching band at a pumpkin
Pick your own
patch.
pumpkin right out of the patch. The Pumpkin Patch. Stony Creek Farm, Noblesville, Indiana.
With pumpkins starting as low as $50. No credit necessary. Okay, just because Halloween inexplicably puts me in an 80s mode, it does not make it okay to torture me with El DeBarge. Ah, no eyes! No eyes! Oh my god, what's wrong with these people? I think I'm having a heart attack. Now, my superior acting skill, that's scary. Soundtrack by Brian Auger's Oblivion Express.
Halloween is really a special time, isn't it? Especially for me. You can see why if you know who I am.
I'm that creepy guy
Look up a
across
little.
the street watching from his window.
That's me, a jack-o'-lantern. At Halloween time every year, I sit up here and watch everybody go by. It's a nice and scary time, isn't
Scary is not
All those
nice.
wonderful
I just had a
costumes, the
heart
masks, the
attack.
makeup. I think
Heartless
about how much
bastard.
fun Halloween is. I also worry a little bit about the things that can spoil the fun of Halloween.
Like how the election
Those kinds
season
of
is at
things
its
scare me
peak at
too.
Halloween.
But in a different way. For instance, look next door. That's where Corey lives.
Corey was literally born in a barn.
Corey's going to carve a pumpkin with her dad.
Wuss.
Weighs 50 pounds.
That's a big one. It probably weighs close to that.
Probably.
Come on here and set it down.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't want to get any pumpkin guts on that
Oh, yeah.
beautiful veneer.
That's fine. Have you decided what kind of face you're going to make on it yet?
I have to.
I'll do that.
Now, a pumpkin's not easy to carve.
Well, that's
I know
easy
that.
for the cartoon pumpkin
need
to
the proper
say.
tools.
I'm sure real pumpkins
But
don't
first you have to
appreciate
draw
the
a
art
face
as
that you can
much.
carve. Corey's doing that.
That's a nice pumpkin face.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can cut the top off now.
Then you cut the top off so you can scoop out the insides.
Cheap
It takes
Japanese
a sharp knife.
crap.
And you know sharp knives can be dangerous if they're not used right. I'm glad that Corey's father is helping her. It's much safer that way.
Let's just hope Corey's father doesn't have one of his signature muscle spasms.
Go ahead and pull that off.
Ew, look.
Kids were a lot easier to impress back then. Just a new way to open a pumpkin, just loads of fun.
Let's start cleaning it out.
Getting my inside scooped out tickles me. It'd tickle you too, if you were a pumpkin.
They'd have to be some pretty good drugs to A,
So
convince me
far,
that
it's
I'm a
been fun.
pumpkin, and B, make me happy
But look
about
at
getting
Corey's
gutted.
hand. Kind of gooey, isn't it? Corey is going to carve the face with a small knife. Can you imagine how that knife could slip and maybe cut her? I hope Corey will do the safe thing.
Yeah, make Dad do all the work. Or that. Wow, we had rolls of linen towels back then?
Good, that's a lot better. A clean, dry hand can hold a knife safely. And cut with it safely, too. Cut slowly, carefully, in small slices, and always cut away from yourself.
But who actually does that?
Make sure there's an adult, or someone a lot older than you.
I'm adult,
who
a
can
total
help you
adult.
if you need help.
Or did he say adult?
That's the safe way to carve a pumpkin. I'm glad Corey isn't going to spoil her Halloween fun.
I'm just glad Corey
Carve
is so
carefully.
easily amused.
That's one way to have a Halloween that's fun and safe. But what about having a candle burning inside your pumpkin?
Well, I'm more of a
I'm sitting
propane
on
man
brick.
myself.
But a candle
Or
and a
maybe those
pumpkin
little
on a
cans of
wooden porch
napalm you
might
buy
not
in
be
the
safe at
camping
all.
section of the sporting goods
A
store.
flashlight could be a
Those
lot
work
safer
too.
then. But it's best to stay away from lighted candles that are inside or outside of jack-o'-lanterns. You know why.
Oh, now you decide
Well,
to
not
not
everybody
be
carves a pumpkin
condescending.
on Halloween, but just about everybody does dress up in a costume.
Well, I'm just the opposite,
For instance,
really.
Look across the street there. Do you see what I see?
A kid dressed as an ATM machine?
That robot is Jeremy in his costume.
Oh, Jessica, it's you. How do you like my costume? You look great.
Oh,
Well, it may
future
look
Charlie
great from the
Brown
outside,
voiceovers there.
But from the inside, things don't look very good at all. Jeremy
I don't
can't
see the
very
problem.
well with his
That's how
robot
it
head
looked
on.
from inside a mask
And
when
I
I
don't
was a
think the rest of his
kid.
costume
And just
lets
look
him
at how
walk
well
very
I turned out.
He can't bend his knees.
Still don't see the problem.
How are you going to walk in that?
Like Forrest Gump.
It's hard for Jeremy to keep his balance. If Jeremy went out like that, he might keep losing his balance all the time. He might fall down just anywhere, and probably everywhere.
Are you sure that's not
Sidewalks
just
hurt
his
you when
own
you fall on them.
clumsiness?
And so do streets. And streets are especially dangerous to fall down on.
Wuss.
Jeremy has to be able to walk better if he doesn't want to spoil his Halloween fun. There, that's better.
Dressing like an
A
extra from
costume shouldn't make
Flashdance
you
is
trip
always
or
a good
fall.
idea.
That's not safe. It should be easy for you to move in your costume. And you have to be able to see where you're going.
Wuss.
A mask that makes it hard to see could get you into all kinds of trouble. There, that's much better. Jeremy can see well now and move
Wuss.
safely in his costume, too.
Are you done emasculating the poor kid yet?
But look at Jessica. She can't see much with her mask on.
What is the problem?
It's too big for me.
Okay, this
monster
goes
needs an
against
ugly face.
everything that was good and
doesn't
right
have to
about
be a mask.
Halloween when I was a kid. Ill-fitting
Makeup can
costumes,
be just as
uncomfortable
good, and
costumes,
it's always
tripping
just the
over
right size
yourself.
for you. Just
Next
don't
thing
get
you
it
know,
in your
these idiots
eyes.
are going to say you can't duck between cars anymore.
If you're not too good at putting on makeup, get an adult to help you.
Because adults are automatically
Make
fully
sure your
competent
mask
at
and
everything.
costume let you see well and walk well, and they won't spoil your fun on Halloween. Of course, the reason you get all dressed up at Halloween is so you can have fun going
I
trick-or-treating.
rest my case.
And I like to see all the children out in their costumes.
Especially the girls
But
who are
when I
wearing
see them,
dresses and
I always
skirts.
hope they don't forget all they know about crossing streets safely.
You mean
I
playing
hope
chicken
you
with the
don't either.
cars? I used to do that all the
That's especially
time.
important when drivers can't see you well. And for you to see the cars well, it's a good idea to take off your mask when you cross.
So you can really scare the hell out
Even
of all
though
the
it may not
drivers.
be night yet, it's dark enough to make things outdoors hard to see.
What
You and
kids?
the cars. It makes me so happy when I see children look
What
to their
cars?
left for cars, then right for cars, then left again before they cross.
I think the pumpkin himself forgot for a minute there.
You mustn't forget all the safety rules you know on Halloween, and especially because it's dark. It's safest not to cross between parked cars.
I knew
That
it!
can be
I knew the little
very
Holland Nazis were going to take away that right.
And don't cut across yards or empty lots.
Tell that to the kids in my
When
neighborhood.
it's dark, you can't see what's there.
Like Mr. Moore's pot plants and crystal meth stash.
Remembering safety rules is very important on Halloween. There's something else that can help keep you safe outside when it's dark. You'll see right away.
This short's got a real redundancy problem.
Yes, just as I thought. They're coming up my walk now. The people who live in my house like to take pictures of the children who come by.
That's sick. Everybody in this short is sick.
Okay, we're gonna take a picture for a treat too. Everybody smile.
Sick.
Now you'll see what there is about their costumes that makes
Oh,
it easier
okay,
for
to give a
drivers
picture
see
to the
them when
kids.
it's dark.
Okay, eccentric, but
Do you see how
okay,
easy
I
it is
guess.
to see the bright colors in the costumes?
Hey, who knew that
Bright
sticking
colors
sticks
are
of
easier
fruit
to see at
stripe on
night
their
than dark
costumes
colors
could be
are.
so reflective.
But there's something else.
Wow.
Some parts seem to glow from the camera flash. That's how those parts will look when car headlights shine on them.
We can only hope.
Those are just pieces of special tape that reflect light very well.
Why is this kid dressed like a stereotypical cat burglar?
And on your trick-or-treat bag.
I guess it's just...
Some costumes already have
just
reflecting
not
material
okay
on
to
them.
wear cool costumes.
Making
Not
your
okay
costume
to
and your
not
bag
wear a
easy to
jacket.
see
Not
makes you
okay to
easy to
duck
see.
between
And
cars.
that's a good way to help
I tell you,
make
these
Halloween
people
safe.
totally miss the classic
safer
spirit of
is,
Halloween.
The more fun it is, for you and for me.
God, if this is
That's what I
safety, I'm just going to go home and curl up
But
in the
some
corner
people
and
have a
weep.
strange idea of
Like I
fun.
always do.
They think it's fun to mess up other people's things with paint.
Oh, well,
They don't
he
think
deserved
about how
it.
the people
Little
feel whose
safety
things are
wuss.
ruined. And some people think it's fun to throw things at cars and houses and buildings.
What kind of wimpy throw is
People
that?
whose things they're messing up
You know,
don't.
it's like baseball. You got
I
to
don't
follow
either.
through or you won't get
It
a
isn't
good
fun to
splattering of
spoil
egg
other
on the
people's
wall.
things and make them
Don't they
unhappy.
teach these kids anything?
Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins.
Like that little Corgan freak from down the street. I swear he's got
Oh
a
no,
fetish.
that's not fun. Not for all the people who work so hard carving pumpkins.
Don't smash a
especially
kid.
not for us
Throw a
pumpkins.
firecracker in it. It has more flair.
Wow, that was close. Some people don't know what fun really is.
I apparently
do.
don't.
And I'll bet you do too. And I know they do. Trick-or-treating is always fun. But there are some things you should remember to help keep it fun.
Come on.
One
Up
thing is
to.
always go
Come
out
on,
with
we got
friends.
7 more neighborhoods
And
to
have an
hit
adult
before
come along, too.
2100 hours.
Don't ever trick-or-treat alone.
I always did.
And if someone you don't know very well invites you in,
Look, tonight. Would you like to come in? I have more treats inside.
I always win in.
that's right.
You know,
Say,
from the way
"No,
this
thanks."
short is talking, you'd think I'd be lucky
And
to
don't
be
eat the
alive at
treats
this
while you're
point.
collecting them. Stay in your own neighborhood. Don't get too far from home. Don't worry, you'll collect
Don't
enough
do
treats.
this. Don't do that. Now
People
that's
are
why I
expecting
always ate some candy as I went along. It made things fast and cool and trippy.
And even if you
I'd always
don't
hear this
stop at
cool
houses
cartoony
with no
synthesized
outside lights
music.
on,
It was
which
a
you
lot of
shouldn't,
fun.
you'll have a
Now, if you'll
wonderful
excuse
time
me
at
for a
Halloween.
moment.
Some of you will probably still be out when it's really dark.
Hmm.
That's when flashlights are an especially good idea.
So you can blind
To help
motorists
you
with
watch
them.
out for places you might fall or stumble over if you didn't see them. But remember, don't shine those flashlights into anybody's eyes, especially a driver's eyes.
Oh,
That can be
come
dangerous.
on!
It isn't hard to have a safe Halloween.
Yes, it is! Have you been listening to yourself? But then
Just
again,
look
if
how
you're
easy
listening
it
to a
is to see
damn
those
cartoon
children when they
pumpkin, you
cross.
get what you deserve.
They wouldn't want an accident to spoil their Halloween fun. I wouldn't want that to happen either.
Liar!
Trick-or-treating is almost over this Halloween for Corey and
The sun's
Jessica
already
and
coming
Jeremy.
up.
It's almost time for them to head for home.
Okay, now it's time.
But what do you do with all the treats you've collected? A lot of them are things to eat, of course. But you don't eat them all, at least not right away.
I always
That's for
did,
sure.
but then again, I'm apparently a total idiot.
And there might be some you won't want to eat at all.
Like the coloring book you
Get a
got.
grown-up to help you decide, or at least someone a lot older than you. You see, some people think it's fun to play tricks with your treats. Watch out for candy wrappers that have been torn or punctured. That might be a sign of tampering.
Or just somebody who's lazy.
There might be things in the candy.
Like sugar.
So break open candy bars before you eat them. Cut fruit into pieces before you eat it.
You know,
just
I
in
was
case
13
something's
years
been
old
stuck
when I
in it.
finally realized that apples were not supposed to
Watch
come with
out for things that
prizes
look
like razor
candy,
blades.
but might be medicines or drugs. or
Well, that
even
would
poison.
explain the undercranking in cartoon music.
Don't eat anything that doesn't look right. If it looks funny, it might not be so funny if you ate it. Treats are so much fun to collect. It'd be awful to have them spoil your Halloween fun by making you sick. Corey's
these kids
treats
know
won't make her
nothing
sick,
of rites of
and I hope
passage.
yours
I
won't
tell
make
ya.
you sick either. I hope you can have the most fun you've ever had this Halloween. Halloween can be a scary time. Not because of witches or ghosts that we know aren't real.
Oh no,
but
he
because of
no,
real
he just
things that
didn't.
can
They are
spoil our
very
fun.
real. How else do you
Just
explain
remember these
Barbara
few important
Streisand and
things I
Joe
told you about.
Biden?
Carve your pumpkin carefully.
Use a KFC spork if you can,
Make sure that you can see,
so you can see how dorky everyone else looks.
and make sure people can see you.
So everyone can see how dorky you look.
Remember all your safety rules, and take off your mask when you cross
So you
the street.
don't scare off the evil spirits.
Trick or
Trick or treat in your own neighborhood.
Even if it's
and
Bedford
don't keep any
Stuyvesant.
treats that don't look right. If you can do all that,
Yep,
then
got
you won't
my
have to worry
500 pages
about
of notes
scary,
right
real
here.
things happening on Halloween, right? Right.
Hey, wait, ghosts have lungs? I didn't think so. Okay, that really does it for today's archive. See you next time, and I promise we'll be back to business as usual. The next thing you know, it'll be Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. God help me.
H-A-double-L-O